Thursday night baseball on MLB Network from Minute Maid Park in Houston. Tonight, the finale of this four-game set between the Seattle Mariners and the Houston Astros. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Mike Fiers is on the mound for Houston in this one. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, this guy's not going to blow you away. He's a consistent major league pitcher. Look, his ERA last year a little bit over 4, but he takes the baseball. And he's the guy who's going to take his lumps, but he's going to keep coming back at you. And I think we'll probably see that kind of performance today.
Gene Segura standing in. He'll get us started in this one under Seattle. The lights.
Shortstop, number 2.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike 1. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in 2-1 on the young season and off to a good start.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, this is a big game in my eyes because the weekend is right around the corner here on this Thursday game. But you lose the first game, and then you win the next 2, and then you sit here on Thursday. If you win today, man, you go into the weekend feeling really good, really confident. Well, he's going to come after you with the breaking ball, it looks like today. First batter, he's already thrown 2 curveballs. He's got himself ahead in the count. This could be a breaking ball game for him.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Segura is retired, and there's one away. And here's a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Seattle Mariners. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I love what Kyle Seager brings to the table for this team. He had over 90 RBIs last year. What a great season, but I think he could do even better. His goal this year, I think it's got to be 100 runs batted in. He's that kind of a hitter.
Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Taylor Motter goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Second baseman.
Here's Robbie Cano now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! Robinson Cano, a solo home run. First home run of the campaign for him as the Mariners take a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Batting 4.
Here's Nelson Cruz now.
Designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Springer ranging back, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. A solo home run from Nelson Cruz. Second home run early in the year, and the Mariners move out in front 2-0.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Batting 5th.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager.
Kyle Seager.
She'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball. He wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard, and you drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, Matt, strangely, Ricky's going to be in trouble for the hitter, so he's frustrated. Now, as a hitter, you're saying get the ball up, but he loves to call the ball up. You don't want it up that high, though. He loves to call it that high, and you may see somebody turn around and get in his eye and start screaming at it. Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I tell you what, he had to honor the fastball. The fastball, the pitch before and back with the changeup, that's a great combination.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now, you can...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Mariners 2, the Astros coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Drew Smiley out of the state of Arkansas is on the hill here. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, this guy's not going to blow you away. He's a consistent major league pitcher. Look, his ERA last year a little bit over 4, but he takes the baseball. And he's a guy that's going to take his lumps, but he's going to keep coming back at you. And I think we'll probably see that kind of performance today.
Here now is Nori Aoki to start things out in the home half of inning number 1.
Nori Aoki.
Swing and a line drive, but this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. HR, what's the key for him here tonight?
Well, you come in and you realize, man, we're already down 2. What do? You play within yourself. We get a leadoff guy on. The next man moves him up or moves him over. Then our middle guys, maybe we hit a big bop to get in it. You don't have to go get 2 runs this inning. Just get 1. Keep chipping away and giving yourself a chance.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And HR, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners entering play here tonight. They come in off to a bit of a slow start with just 1 win in their first 3 tries.
Yeah, I mean, the 4-game series looked real promising. You win the first game, then you lose the next 2. And all of a sudden, you're sitting here in the 4th game going, this game is critical for us to split this series and feel good about ourselves.
Into the windup and the pitch. Jose Altuve is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Previous battles with Drew Smiley. He's gone 3 for 8. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is Martin. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire the side. Astros go down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. At the plate, Danny Valencia. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Danny Valencia.
Here's the first pitch to him. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Astros. And I look down at shortstop and I see Carlos Correa. That's all you need to say. Carlos Correa. Shortstop. This guy is really made to play that position. And you look at him, you say, why can't everybody be like him?
Gerard Dyson comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Down the first baseline. Gurriel brings it in. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting 8, the catcher, number 3, Mike Zunino.
Here now is Mike Zunino. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Look out, 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff. Hey, one thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Springer has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Mariners are down in order, but they're on top 2-0. Now at the plate, Evan Gattis. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Evan Gattis.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. One 0 count. Here it is. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took the ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
Carlos Correa is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Well, I don't know how he missed that pitch. That ball's in the zone a long time, but he missed it. I guess that happens.
Here it comes, 1-0. Line drive to center field. Martin is right there, 1 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting 6.
Here's Carlos Beltran.
Right
Previous battles with Drew Smyly. There's plenty of it, but he's just 1 for 14. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. Set to deliver the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Under it is Martin, and that's out number 2.
Batting 7. First baseman.
Digging in, Yulieski Gurriel. He went deep in the contest last night. Smyly comes set. Here comes the first pitch. And that one right down Main Street.
You know what? That ball's right down the middle. I think he was taking first pitch, just really trying to measure it.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Astros leave 1. They trail it here 2-0. Now at the plate, Leonis Martin. And he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Love that pitch. As long as you actually get it inside like he did right there, the cutter inside is a very effective pitch.
That was a tough pitch to spoil right there. A 2-strike changeup on the corner. Tough pitch to foul off.
Ready with another 0-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. On the move is Springer. Makes the play, 1 away.
The batter, number 2. Shortstop, Gene Segura.
Striding in once again, Gene Segura. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a hard liner. But this is a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. And there's ball 1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Now a curveball ripped down the left field line. That's a fair ball. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might have been foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
Taylor Motter steps into the box as he loops under the ball and pops it up. On the move is Beltran, but this will wind up being a foul ball. 1 out and a runner on second base. And the changeup is way low that time. Here it comes on 1-1. Swing and a hot shot towards the hole. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third. So they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Well, that's a line drive single, but the runner's not going to score. Now, remember, with less than 2 outs, he had to freeze. Hit it a little bit too hard at the wrong guy. He'll take the hit, but no RBI.
Ready for another chance? Robinson Cano. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Line towards center field. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 3-0 game.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Standing in now, Nelson Cruz. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
2-0 pitch on the way. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Called strike 2 as he locks him up there.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
Two and two count. Here it comes.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
M's pick up a run on 2 hits. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Mariners 3 and the Astros nothing. Stepping up now, Alex Bregman. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Alex Bregman.
Into the windup and the pitch. Cano with it at second. He's got it. Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth. Designated hitter.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Dribbled down the third baseline. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Hold on here, though. You can see the skipper heading out of the dugout now, so that very close safe call might be challenged.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Mariners are challenging.
Okay, we're going to get
play.
one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, so it looks like the umpires are wrapping up their decision, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and instead of having a base runner at first, the bases will now be empty.
Has been overturned, and the batter ruled out.
Here's Nori Aoki. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Mutter is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They trail it here 3-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Seager. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Kyle Seager.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Up with it, Gaddis. And he makes the throw to first. Seager is retired, and there's 1 away.
Next for Seattle.
Digging in to try it again. Danny Valencia. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. In for a strike. It's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And it misses. 3-1 now.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't walked anybody. Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back.
Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder.
Here's Gerard Dyson. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. The 1-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Altuve into shallow center, and the inning is over. Digging in for his second at bat, George Springer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 4.
Now here's the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The 0-1 on its way. Started that swing a bit too early.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin the wind right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Astros are on the scoreboard. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
As we take a look at the pitch location here, you can see that the pitch wasn't even in the strike zone, but clearly that didn't matter.
The second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory, and no one will get this one. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors in the ball game for the Astros to this point. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Another one sent foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Mutter giving chase. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Evan.
Evan Gaddis now standing in. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall.
Well, that ball was scorched. Now, I know it didn't hit the wall in the air, but it gets to the wall. And he still made a good decision not to go to second, to go back to first base. I think had he continued on, he probably would have been out.
Here's Carlos Correa now. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, man.
The pitcher is acting innocent, but I saw it in real time, and my first thought was he did that on purpose. These pitchers can paint the black inside and out, make the ball move up and down, so a lot of times when you see a guy get hit in that spot, there was some kind of message behind it. We'll see what that leads to the rest of this game.
Carlos Beltran is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. First and second now, 1 man out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Mutter is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
First baseman, number 10.
Into the box now, Yulieski Gurriel. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike one.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases-loaded jam by only...
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here now is Mike Zunino. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Mike Zunino.
Here comes the first pitch. And here's a cut fastball to start things out as it's chopped foul at the plate. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Oh, and he breaks out the hook here. Good for strike 2. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Well, that's great discipline. He's clearly sticking with his plan. Those 2 balls were down. He's thinking to himself, make him get it up before I swing. Get it off the knees.
And, strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Here's Leonis Martin. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here comes the 1-0. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Aoki comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
The batter,
so with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And both guys showing good but not great fastballs. 92 for one, 91 for the other. Gene Segura stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Grounder down the line at 3rd. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Well, a little 2-out single. Now, you may not think it's much, but he's already given up a couple runs this game, 21. So maybe this is the start of something big.
Ready once again, Taylor Motter. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's set, and the pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
No doubt this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
And a dive, but he's back in. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. And again a throw, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Now the 0-1. And this will be fouled away.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. Change up and then the fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Now a throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back. A runner on first with 2 away. Segura runs. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now a throw over. A dive, but he's back. 2 out with the man at first. On the move again from first. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. Well, that stolen base was about as bang-bang as they come, and as Show Track demonstrates to us right here, it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left. Standing in, Marwin Gonzalez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Designated hitter, Marwin Gonzalez.
Into the windup and the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Again, a 1-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Love the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
Now a bunt attempt here, and he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
Center fielder number 4, George.
Here's George Springer. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that can do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
And that pitch catches the inside corner. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw home, and he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run.
Hey, he's trying his hardest to help his guys get back in the game, but this time he had no shot. Applaud the hustle, but the decision was a costly one.
Stepping in now, Jose Altuve. And he bangs it into center field for a base hit.
Well, nice piece of hitting there. Now they're first and second. Now think about this for a second. If he'd allowed him to maybe steal that bag, now you're looking at driving in the run or possibly having hitters at first, runners at first and third, as opposed to first and second.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Into the box now, Evan Gattis.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
On to first, and the Astros can't cash in as that ends the inning. We'll see Robinson Cano when we come back. 5 innings complete. The Mariners are on top, 3-1. Michael Feliz will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. And here is Robinson Cano. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Leading off for the Mariners, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you get the strike.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Now a slider misses, and that pushes the count to 3-1.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Now a flare out to left center. Correa into shallow left. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting,
Nelson Cruz will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Into the windup and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Cruz awaits the 1-0. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
That ball's way out of the zone. He's got to set the side slower. You're looking fastball. I like that, but make him get the ball down. They'll never catch up to it up there.
Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Number 15, third baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Seager, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against him.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Altuve has it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Mariners are down in order as the lead remains 3-1. Striding in once again, Carlos Correa. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Carlos Correa.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Another 0-2 coming. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Here's Carlos Beltran. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First offering on its way. And that's in there for strike one.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little two-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
First baseman, number 10.
Digging in and looking for more, Yulieski Gurriel. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. And Cano will make the catch to retire the side. Astros go down 1-2-3. Score holds. It's 3-1. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. The Mariners out in front of this one as we move to the 7th. But before it gets underway, let's give you a look at the game summary to this point.
Hitting off for Seattle.
Ready once again, Danny Valencia. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Squared that one up just a little late. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. This is flared right back over the mound. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The left fielder, number 1, Gerard.
Here's Gerard Dyson. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First offering on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-0 delivery. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Here it comes on 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
That's a great spot down the zone there. Hard to do anything with the pitch down there.
Heading out towards shallow right. Beltran has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The catcher, number 3.
Digging in to try it again, Mike Zunino. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a good job to lay off the fastball there. Close, but it's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Another 2-2 offering. Again, he sends it out of play. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Another try at 2-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
And he struck him out. A 10-pitch battle, but he finally wears him down as the inning is over. Ready for another shot now. Alex Bregman. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Alex Bregman.
Into the windup and the pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 326 sign in right. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Here for it is Segura to make the play. 1 gone.
Up next for the Astros.
Here's Nori Aoki. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Martin will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Now batting.
Here's George Springer. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Takes this the other way to right, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. 1 left for Houston. They still trail it here 3-1. Luke Gregerson will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. Here's Leonis Martin. His lifetime number.
Leading off for Seattle, center fielder number 12, Leonis Martin.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Now the pitch.
That's a ball.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Shortstop,
Gene Segura standing in. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Here's the 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him. Taylor Motter steps into the box. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. And he's squaring around here, but he can't connect. 1 strike.
Well, he missed the bunt right there, but this situation, you want to bunt that ball down third base. You got runners on first and second. It's a force at third, so that third baseman's going to charge to get it. You got to make him field the ball.
Sacrifice attempt here. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
The batter, number 22, second baseman.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. His lifetime numbers against Gregerson, 6 for 14. He also has 1 home run. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good bite to the slider there as it's chopped foul at the plate. Strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Beltran has a read on it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And tack on 1 more, make it a 4-1 lead.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. That misses. 2-0.
This is where you really got to focus with runners on base. You got a 2-0 count. You have a tendency to get a little anxious thinking you can drive somebody in. Stay focused. Get your pitch.
On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit.
And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. Out at the plate as they slap the tag on him. M's pick up a run on 2 hits. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Mariners lead it 4-1. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's gone about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. And that's high and off the plate, 2-1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Now batting, catcher.
4-1 our score as we give you a look
Gaddis.
there at the starter comparison to see how the numbers match up for the two starters. Evan Gaddis now standing in. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this. Here comes the Seattle skipper on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. Steve Seahawks is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Steve Seahawks.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. Nick Vincent comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
Nick Vincent.
Tough slider down low for a strike.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I'd continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And another foul ball. All even at 2-2. Here it is. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. 2-0.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing. Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Mutter. And that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the Astros. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Set to start the ninth now from Space City, Houston, Texas, as we continue our
Your
MLB
attention,
Network
please.
presentation.
Now
Chris
pitching for the
Davinsky
Astros,
enters from the pen to
number
start the ninth
47,
inning, as he'll try to keep the
Rick.
score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Coming to the plate now, Danny Valencia. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the ninth. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging.
0-1.
The windup and the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
It looked like he was trying to go the opposite way on that pitch. Good job of laying off that check swing, seeing it wasn't something he wanted to really drive the other way.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Ready on 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
Now batting, left fielder, Gerard Dyson.
Here's Gerard Dyson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet. You don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Aoki is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The catcher, number 3.
Here now is Mike Zunino.
Zunino.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And another pitch is hit foul as the battle continues here. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Into the box, Leonis Martin. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. A runner on first with 2 away. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Mariners leave 1 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Dan Vogelbach will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base,
Edwin
20.
Diaz takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Seattle, number 39, Edwin Diaz.
Here's Carlos Beltran.
Leading
no
off
hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Right fielder, Carlos
First pitch
Beltran.
has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
Well, that's not what they were looking for when they brought him into the game. First pitch nearly hits the first batter he's facing. That's a little bit to be concerned if you're the manager.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Mutter racing back. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
First baseman, number 10, Yulieski Gurriel.
Digging in once again, Yulieski Gurriel. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
A swing and a miss and a ball down. 1 out, nobody on. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Third baseman,
ready
number
for
2.
another chance. Alex Bregman. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good...
And he'll squeeze this one for the final out. And the Mariners bounce back here to take the finale and earn a split of this 4-game series as this one is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Drew Smiley gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Edwin Diaz hammers down the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners. 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Astros.